What is going on, guys? This is Ronnie from Canva. Welcome to another tutorial. This week, I'm going to show you how to use Canva to create email banners, email headers that are consistent and look on brand. So if you're ready, let's jump into Canva. All right, guys. So once again, we are here on the Canva homepage and we are going to start with an email header. Okay, so for that, I'm going to type email header straight here in my search box, email header 600 by 200 pixels. So I'm going to go for that and I'm going to start from scratch. Yes, so starting my scratch document, and there I have my email header dimension. So what we are going to do here is to create two different visuals for two different email campaigns, as simple as that. So the first one is going to be for showcasing our summer clothes collection, and the second one for kind of prompting consumers to take action for a Black Friday promo, right? So two different events on the commercial calendar year, the summer collection and the Black Friday. So two very typical, I would say, email campaigns for any kind of businesses. All right, so I have a pretty good idea of what I want to do. I want to start with two different banners, okay? That would be the headers of my emails, and each of them will have a consistent look and feel. And I kind of envision two large visuals on these. So I'm going to start by going to my Elements tab and choosing the grid. So I'm going to go for grid right here. And I'm not going to use this like full document grid, but I'm going to reduce that to two nice grids that will fit nicely into my my save zone here. You see these pink lines showing me the save zone in Canva. So this is what I want to use. And I will be duplicating this. Okay, the second one will come all the way here. So maybe I can stick it to the second part of the save zone here. So we have an equal distance here and there. Okay, that's perfect. Actually, I have three, so I have to get rid of one. And you know what? I can make these a little bit longer, like 215 pixels. That sounds about right. So I'm going to do the same here, 215. And I would love to have the same dimension here and here. So for that, I'm going to use the good old square trick. So you just import a square shape. All right, and you will be using that here as a measurement. Okay, so I have my square here. Actually, I see here that it's not exactly the same. It's not exactly stuck. See, this slight margin here. And so what I want to do is to have this one stuck like this. And I'm going to zoom out to, again, 125. And now I know, because of this little square marker here that I can now move around, I know that I have the exact same distance here, 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 and under. Let's just double check with under. Yes, I do. Okay, so I can get rid of this rectangle. And I can also get rid of this first page, because what I'm going to be doing is duplicate this page so I have two consistent layouts. Perfect. So we now have our layout. Let's start adding some text boxes. Okay, so I'm going to hit the key on my keyboard, the T key. There you go. That will create a text box, which I'm going to position here for now. And my text here is going to say new summer collection on 3 lines. I'm going to select all the text in this text box and justify it to the left. And I'm also going to change this font for a font called Glacier Indifference. This is a font that I like, and that's what I want to use for this design. And I want this to be all caps as well. Okay, this is looking nice. I want this to be bigger, about 22. 22.3, that's fine. And I'm going to add something else. I want more spacing between these letters. So for that, I'm going to use this button right here. It says spacing when you hover over it. So I'm going to click that. And what I want is not line height, but is letter space. Okay, so I want slightly more space like this. Okay, so I can see this is going quite far into my design, so this could be a problem. So I'm going to slightly reduce. Let's round it up to 20. Okay, that sounds good. I'm going to center it, make sure everything looks good. Okay, so I will need a photo here that has kind of nothing on this part because my text goes all the way here. And one last trick I want to do for this text box right here, summer collection, is to underline. Okay, so now I have this. Maybe I can bold it if I can. That's quite a heavy bolding, so let me see. I can leave it like that for now. And one more thing I want to do is to add another text box. So again, I'm going to press my T key. All right, and for this one, I don't want it to be all caps, and I don't want it to be that big, and I don't want it to be bold. All right, so I want this to be kind of my tagline right here. And this one will say, discover our summer collection. Okay, I want this to be, if possible, in only one line, like this, and I will center it out with my text. But this is too big, so let's see if I can reduce it. I need to make sure it's still legible, but I want this to be much smaller than my text. Okay, now I have this. I will group everything, and I will center that at the center of, oops, Control Z. All right, so if you do something you shouldn't be doing, you can always go Control Z or Command Z on the Mac, or you can just use these two arrows right here. But what I want is to center that. So position, middle. All right, so this is how you do it. All right, I have a nice layout. What I can do is to copy this. So I'm going to select the whole group of elements here, hold my Option key or your Alt key on a PC and drag it here to the second page. Okay, the second page will not say new summer collection, but it will say Black Friday deals. So again, just going to prepare my text boxes. So Black Friday deals. And the reason why I want to start with my text boxes is because I want to create this consistent look and feel across my emails. So all of my email headers need to have this consistent typography and spacing and, you know, layout. So that will create a strong brand basically, because our users who will read our email, they will recognize that this comes from this particular brand. Especially if you repeat your emails with a high frequency, this creates a feeling of brand identity. So let's go ahead and add our tagline here that says free shipping on all orders. So that's pretty cool. If special for Black Friday, we'll have free shipping on all orders. Okay, now I have this. Let's make sure it is properly centered. Yes, so my next step will be to find my photos, of course. So for the summer collection, I'm going to go to my photos and I'm going to start searching for dress. Yes, dress and orange background. I want kind of an orange background in both of these photos. Yeah, these are good. So remember, I need something without too much of something going on here on the left side because I have this text that is coming. So maybe this photo right here. This is good, actually. Let me... So I double clicked on the photo and that allows me to reposition it. See, this is pretty good. All right, and then for this frame right here, I'm going to add this one. And you know what? This is good, but I want to flip it so that she's looking in the other direction, which makes more sense. It feels like she's looking at me now straight into the eyes. So that is perfect. So I have the first set of images for the first banner. I'm going to go and work on the second set of images for Black Friday. So Black Friday deals. So for that, I'm looking at selling some sweaters, you know, some jumpers for women. So I'm going to write down sweater women. Let's see what comes up. So I want this feeling of warm, fuzzy sweaters that women would wear and would want to buy. So let's see if I can find something good. Again, I need something, an image here that doesn't have too much going on the left side. Maybe this one, let's see. Okay, and again I will flip it. So for that I click on the photo, go to flip horizontal, and then I double clicked on it and I want to zoom in a bit more. Okay, so this is looking good. Now I want something in the same kind of tones, so kind of neutral, earthy tones here, but that represents my sweaters. So do I have, so I could have something like this. This is perfect, look at this. All right, still keeping my same tones here. Maybe I can just zoom in slightly more with this one, like this. All right, I'm pretty satisfied with this already. You see I have a clean, minimalist kind of visual identity. It's a bit serious. So what I will do, I will try to add some tiny elements that will give these designs a little bit of a twist. So for that, I can go two directions. I could try to find some illustrations. So go back to my Elements tab right here. I'm gonna start searching for summer. Yeah, summer, let's see. I have the sunglasses. Let's see if I can add this for the summer one. So I have the summer glasses. This is nice. What else? Like what else does represent summer? I have this, yes. The palm tree could also, let me see if I can just maybe replace these red sunglasses for the white ones. So I would stay more on brand, I would say, with the white ones. Yes, so I just get rid of the red ones. So we have sunglasses. Could use a sombrero. Yes, I imagine we could use this sombrero. All right, so I'm gonna put it here, make this smaller. How does that look? Not too bad. I'm happy with this, and then I will need one last one. Maybe this palm tree here. Could have that here. Let's see how that looks. Is that too much maybe? Or maybe too colorful? Yes, it is too colorful. So it's really up to you. Like you go and scroll the image or the illustration library here in Canva, try to find the right illustration. Maybe this piece of watermelon. Yes, this is quite quirky and fun. I will go for that, make it slightly smaller and rotate a bit like this. All right, I have my first one, new summer collection. Now, next is Black Friday deals. So I want something that represents money, deals, saving. So let's say deals. But you need to remain on brand, and you don't want to go too cliche with some kind of like shake hand thing kind of things. That wouldn't go too well with this. So maybe I can go for something else. Money. Maybe go for something like that. Let me see if I could just copy the colors of this one element. I'm not sure it's gonna work, so I'm going to click on it. Click on the little copy style button right here and copy that. Yes, it does work. That's wonderful. So this is great because I can now just simply copy, you see, like this. And I'm going to try to push this photo to the front. Yes, and I still have my tag sticking out on the other photo. This is pretty good. Let's see if I can find another one. So Black Friday deal, maybe a shopping. Yes. Let's try this one. Should be able to change this one. Yes, and I'm going to change this to black. I can bring it here, make it smaller like this. Maybe I can put it here, and this tag right here could come from the top of my design, and I will position this to the front. Probably have to move this down a bit. Like here. Okay, I'm happy with this. It kind of creates a consistent look and feel. If I was to really go full research, I could add another illustration right here, but I think you got the point. So I'm really happy with this. So from here, two things you could do. You could leave the background as white, which is what I recommend for your emails, or you could add a custom color for your background. You could use your brand color. So I'm pretty happy about this. So what I'm going to do is to download both of these designs. So download as PNG both pages. And there we go. We have our two designs. They look good, and most importantly, they look on brand. They look consistent one with another. We have created a nice homogeneous visual style for our emails. All right, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, guys. By all means, I would love to see your designs. I would love to see your email headers and banners. So you can post them in the thread where this tutorial will be posted, and you can leave us a comment letting us know what else you would love to learn with Canva. All right, that's it for me. That's it for this week's tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching it until the end, and I will see you in the next video.